ski slope thing going on here. Same kind of smile as a Joker. Kind of big eyes like a Joker. And this part of the eye and this part of the eye are different points, so it's a little bit of an almond shape. Smaller chin. Right? And then these things. Right? So again, it's all about proportions and negative space, and really the kind of the basic shapes you're creating to add detail onto. Once you have this, you can almost go an infinite number of ways of rendering this out, but you still have that kind of core essence of what you've drawn. So before I show you the thing about eyelashes, so that's what I'm going to do here. And the thing with a lot of these characters is you can tell when people are smiling with just looking at their eyes. I don't know if she's really smiling. So if you can do a good job with just the eyes, you're more than halfway there. Same thing with the nose. We're just going to draw the nose by drawing the shadows of the elements. And some of this I'm sketching kind of loosely because I know I'm going to go back in with the thick marker.
Find it better to overeat?
Excuse me? Do I find it better what?
Overeat the drawing and you go back in and correct it?
Oh, no. When I eat for real, when they pay me, I don't eat like this. That's why the books are so late. When I work at home, this is how fast I draw.
Wow.
It makes for very boring panels. So just drawing faster. So it's an approximation of my kind of final style. But really is probably moving at about 3 or 4 times the speed at which I would normally draw. I started drawing when I was like 5 years old. I had an art tutor that this woman would come to the house and teach me how to draw. She's got her shoulders up, just, I don't know, she's doing something terribly cute, I'm not sure what. To draw like a kitten arm coming out of here. Yeah, so we used to draw in oil pastels when I was like 5, and I took art classes in high school and summer school, and you know, I think I drew better than a lot of my peers or people my age, but I wouldn't, if you look back on my drawing back in the day, you know, you wouldn't necessarily think that I can make a career of it. A lot of it is just practice and drawing. Stuff like this I've done so often. It's almost like a very, very elaborate signature, you know? But yeah, I always loved comic books. When we moved to the United States when I was 5 or so, and I didn't speak any English, and I learned how to read from comic books. I knew I was the first kid on the block that knew what Excelsior meant. So what side is black? This the left side or right side?
Right side.
My right or her right?
Her right.
Her right?
Your left.
Thank you.
I'm screwed. I'm just screaming.
I'm just loud.
Well, my father was he's an anesthesiologist, and I'm Korean American. And like most Asian families, he really wanted me to be a doctor. You know, and if I couldn't do that, settle for being a lawyer. If I couldn't do that, oh, you can be an engineer. And I chose to draw people flying through the air. So it's almost like those fine lines I had there were guidelines for what I was going to do later.
Doing a full body. What is what's area? What is the technique you got to your chest? What's difficult?
A lot of childhood hang-ups. No, I just wanted to make sure I had the right lift. The most difficult area to draw, backsides. Like when you get to, right. I can follow that, okay. Get a little bit of shadow, right. That's that muscle, or that indentation where the spine is. And then the spine goes in the shoulder blades. And then you come down here and it's like this no man's land. Like, what the yeah. And then, yeah, it gets confusing over here. And that's why people wear capes.
It's funny.
Yes.
The further things are away, the less detail you can draw, so you almost have to draw only shadows. But then you add some detail so that people know kind of what you're looking at. And I squint while I'm doing this, so it's almost like a overexposed photo, and you can kind of just see the highlights. I don't know what it is. Anyway, I was going somewhere. I think this is right. Yeah, so this is black over here. Do I do what? Yeah, draw it all.
Cody, master.
I enjoy drawing buildings. Like, it's the same thing. You guys are like, he's going to draw a building? Get me out of here. Okay. So these lines here, again, create gray values, but they are also decorative. They create visual interest. So you'll see them sometimes, but you don't want to go too crazy with it because you're creating gray value. If there's gray value, that means there's a shadow. So you have to be kind of judicious in where you put those lines, but they do create energy and they create some movement, and it's more of a modern. They don't do it so much in the older Golden Age, Silver Age stuff, but a lot of the more modern comics do it.
Didn't you guys go to see the Man of Steel? Oh no, you guys didn't get in.
Not yet, yeah.
red marker.
Oh, there it
I've
is.
done red lipstick before, but I'm going to see if there's red marker. I don't want to ruin your
Next one. Mine's
Ha 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 ha.